This is probably one of the best remakes ever made. I genuinely think, like, this is the approach you should do for a remake, where you can, like, because this is kind of reminds me of the Halo Master Chief Collection, where you could switch between, like, the graphics and stuff. But I think this one is even better than that.
What's weird is, like, they remade this game for the anniversary, but
it's awful.
When they remade it, it wasn't the game.
You got juked, dude.
It just wasn't the game.
Bullshit.
You know what you fell into, Chris?
Oh my god, the tiger
You
pit?
fell into the macaroni pit.
I'm dead, you guys.
Bro, eat food. Eat food.
Come on, start.
Heal.
Heal.
Just heal.
Okay.
You can heal while flying.
There's no need to get so angry at me.
Laura's so skilled she can heal as she jumps around shooting wolves, dude.
Fuckers.
That's kind of based.
Come on, start spreading hot brass with it.
Oh, fuck you, stupid dog. I hate you.
Don't say that, man.
Fuck. God.
They're only trying to survive the same as
The
you are.
controls are so fucking difficult. Okay.
They're living off a raw diet of skeleton, man.
Oh, yeah,
What are we
that's
doing in here?
They just go and pick at it every once in a while.
Look, there's a thing, and I think I can push the thing.
Actually, it's the polar opposite, Chris.
Yeah.
I think I can pull that thing.
Pull that thing.
I thought she was gonna lift it up.
Come on now.
It sounds like the fairy from Donkey Kong 64.
That's it.
No, you gotta push it on the other side.
Let him figure.
Dude, this puzzle
What have you been eating?
is baby proof.
How do you do the dive?
I'm not telling you.
It's not fair.
I'm not telling you.
I'm taking my ball and I'm going back to Ireland.
Your balls?
Okay.
I'm taking my, like,
Do you ever take
full balls
Corey,
that have not been released in a while, so they're starting to smell and,
Jesus.
like, stink.
Corey, did you ever take your ball and go home?
My balls?
No, just your ball. We ever out playing with your friends when you were a kid and then somebody does something stupid and you go, I'm taking my ball and then go home?
No, I never had a ball.
That's such a shitty thing to do.
Do you mean, like, take that, like... I mean, I've had a friend, Patty, where we were kind of like frenemies. Not like the hit podcast show, but like... we were kind of like friend enemies. Like, we were in a band and stuff, so we were together in that point. But we always fought, and... I don't know. You know, it's weird when you have a friend who you like fight constantly with, but you still like invite them to hang out and shit.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you hang out with them normally, but you just end up getting fights and leaving and shit.
Yeah.
He was just one of those guys, and we would always get in fights because he kind of had this like certain personality where he's like,
I have that a bit with Jack.
Yeah? Yeah. He's like, call me this name. And I'm like, I'm not going to call you this name. He's like, well, what are you going to call me instead? I'm like, I'll just call you. And he get really mad. And like legitimately, because he wanted to seem cooler than he was.
Yeah, it's annoying.
And so I never gave him that opportunity. Like when we were out in public and he was hanging out with people, he would try to boast about this shit. And then I would knock him down a peg. Yeah, and I'd be like, how about you talk about that time where you stubbed your foot and pissed your pants and cried for an hour? And he gets so fucking mad. So I'd always do that kind of stuff just to like subvert him. But we were still friends.
You subverted that poor guy?
Yeah,
fuck.
Oh, Jesus. Chris, what would Andy do?
He knows what he's doing, and he's going to do
admit
it.
that was pretty good.
That was pretty good. And I knew that boulder was coming all along.
I'm excited to see the Patty and Jack frenemy dynamic.
Like
I'm not.
No, I'm like we're all best friends. It's just
when you know someone from your childhood up to like now, it's like you know his ins and outs and everything.
Like no matter how much you love somebody, when you spend long enough with them, they'll just piss you off.
That's cool.
Do you know what you're doing, Chris?
No, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to do it?
Okay.
Here you go.
And so basically, I want you to be hanging at the edge of a cliff, and then Jack's like, "Pull me up, Patty."
No, obviously.
And you're like, dude, my arm is like honestly tired. Like, why don't you put a little effort into it?
Nah, it's mostly like I think people's personalities sometimes just clash, but you still love the person.
Yeah, exactly. Like
you just go like, you're a fucking fool.
The complete difference between like me and Dylan is like we're best friends and we never like ever argue. Like honestly, it's like one of those things where it's like we agree so much that we never really kind of find a point where we can always find a point where we agree with each other, and it's not like one of those things where it's like, you know, I finished his words and I finished his sentences like a bunch of fucking weird nerds, but we just have never. What? What?
Good.
Patty, is this the place you died at before? You didn't save?
Yeah.
Good. Oh,
God.
Oh, wow.
Kill my life.
You know what? Fuck you for not saving.
We forgot. Completely forgot.
No, Patty forgot, dude.
No, I completely forgot.
I blame
I
Patty.
remember Patty came. We were doing this. Full stop. People watching.
Patty, I just did so much shit that you just undid, dude.
Corey, I'm strong enough. I'll take the blame.
God,
but Patty
this game
was
is
playing
torture.
this, and like I was looking at my phone, and I looked up, and then Patty was like, "I'm done playing," and I'm like, "What happened?" He's like, "I literally just died at the most bullshit part. And I don't want to play anymore."
Yeah. In fairness, I should have. Look, fool me once, shame on fool me.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, we can't fool me again.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get fooled again. Do you remember that?
Yeah, fucking.
Oh, you bitch.
That was it.
Loud
Wolves!
ass fucking like
Wolves!
peaking sound of a
You gotta let go.
rock
Remember?
in a bucket.
Wow, you're almost as good as me.
What was I saying before?
Oh, I don't know.
Fucking.
That doesn't ring a bell, Chris.
You gonna fucking do this, you stupid bitch?
Patty, we're trying to
Chris,
have a moment.
that's your copyright fart. Okay, the people who are listening, they know your copyright fart sound.
It was like in the background. The editor's gonna have to turn it up and make sure that it gets through the
Dude,
noise
that fart
gate.
needs to be an editor. Your job is to edit. These are the choices you make. You knew
That's
the
so
commitment
rude.
a long
It's
time
like,
ago.
I just farted. Edit it!
They don't have to smell it, so it's not the worst thing ever.
You
It's
have to
just the
listen
sound
to
of
it.
a
It's like,
fart.
imagine listening to someone burping and farting and you have to edit it. It's fucking sick. That's like evil power.
That you're just having a power chip over your head.
yeah. Edit my file to be louder.
I mean, you know, I think the studio audience thinks it's funny. Oh, fuck this tiny little tomb of quadriplegics.
Tomb of Quados.
Quadriplegics. We were in the Vagabond Towers not long ago. Temple of Vagabonds. Yeah, that looks like, dude, that literally looks like the ABC logo.
Is a vagabond like a guy who travels around?
It's a guy who bonds with a vagina.
Oh,
Yeah, that's definitely what it is.
could have fooled me.
Haven't you ever had a vagabond in your life?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a baggy vagina. Yeah, it's a vagabond.
Tabacky vagina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever seen a vagina that's like coming out almost like a rose, and it's like has like a gray tint to it?
Yes.
Darling, your vagina feels like an old plastic bag I found in the
That's
rain.
not what a vagabond
Stretches
is.
it out.
That's gorgeous.
That's gorge.
You're one of the most gorgeous fucking women. Oh, Patty! I never even noticed that. Oh, god damn it. Patty, look, there's a crack in the ground. Patty, there's a crack in the ground. Ah! You stupid mother... That is definitely someone smacking their mic off of a desk.
That is what it sounds like.
I've heard that fucking sound before. When I used to smack my mic off of my desk.
What is the play here? Like,
Just jump across.
Just jump.
You daft git.
You did it. Patty's gaming skills amplified.
somehow I did it. Now where is the last one? That's the fucking issue now.
Her neck is so beautiful.
She does. She has a nice little fucking...
Patty, choose your next sentence very carefully.
Okay.
Necks.
I love a girl with a long, slender index finger.
I like a girl with double jointed on her finger.
I like a girl with 7 joints on her finger.
I like a girl with 7 joints
fingers.
total.
That's it. Like, no more.
Chris, make
no
that
less.
in AI and then make it like fucking saying, hey.
Hard.
I like a girl with 7 joints total.
You're telling me you got over 100? Yeah.
So you're telling me.
What would 7 joints be? Okay, so you'd have one for your arm
neck.
connecting your neck. You need hands so you can move.
I think basically you would have an articulated neck, an articulated shoulder on each side. You would be able to bend your shoulders, arms, and legs and neck.
You can't bend your feet or hand. So
you can't bend your
always walk
fingers,
flat
nor
foot.
your mouth, nor nothing.
What if the 7 joints was just the spine, so you were like a worm?
I mean, you'd be a very zigzaggy worm, but yeah.
What is the deal here?
You know what I'm picturing? I'm picturing like those like Quiznos like monster things, like singing and like dancing in place. That's what I'm picturing a woman looking like.
A woman.
A woman.
A woman.
Up there.
Yeah, there's something up here.
Oh, guys, I had a really interesting hypothetical today.
Yeah, did you say it on your hike?
No, I just thought about it. The hypothetical is that if God beamed his face at you and said, okay, I'll say it to Patty first. Patty, this is God.
Yes.
I'm giving you the opportunity to go back in time and live in your child body, but as your future self.
Live in my child.
You get to go back in time, be a child, but with your future brain. Right?
Okay.
But this means that this is the final time I'll do this for you, which means that you're technically killing your past self in this dimension. You're erasing it.
Chris, Christian people are fucking foaming and flinging their bodies around.
That's
over this.
fine.
So I'm living in my. You're giving me the opportunity to live in my adult, like child body with an adult brain.
And relive your life, but it means that this child in this dimension's mind will be wiped clean and deleted to make room for this new one.
Okay, but so when I get to the end of my life, am I gonna be 30 years or 20 years like more wise?
Yes.
No.
Why?
Well, why would anybody want to do that? That sounds like actual torture.
You get to relive your life, but with everything you've learned, and you know everything that's going to happen too.
I think I would probably do that.
Patty, it means that you're genius.
You'll be a genius, but
And you know that the Twin Towers is going to happen, and you can stop that.
Yeah, you can like chain yourself up on that day.
We've already done that hypothetical, but yeah, like
It's a good hypothetical.
If it like, would you do that? I don't think I would, because I'd feel bad about killing my child's self in this dimension.
I wouldn't care. I would go back to.
So you basically have to erase like you as a child. And
Yeah,
just,
in this dimension, and your parents also. You would literally be like, hey mom, I know this is really weird, but I'm from like another dimension, and this is my brain from another dimension, and I had to overwrite this version of me. Sorry.
They would just be like, oh, look at Patty, this crazy little imagination.
I think that would be absolutely horrible, man.
I know it is kind of horrifying to think about, isn't it?
Aside from like losing my relationship with Lexi and but I would have my animation and art skills.
You could get to that point in your life and like find her again.
I don't know if I would still like Chris. We probably wouldn't meet up at like the White House because like who knows where my skills would lead me and shit.
Well, I mean, it would be different.
Maybe like Mr. Beast would pick me up and I'd be doing his art for his thumbnails.
You're right.
Yeah.
You could be just.
And I'd be like a child prodigy. I'd be like hired by Disney, and then I take over Disney and oh god.
Isn't that scary? Just that, it is horrifying.
It is scary. It's like the butterfly effect, but in that situation,
you fucking bastard!
That's your fault, dude.
Here, I don't know where the last gate is. Corey, sure.
Did you save?
No.
I don't know where the last gate is, man.
How did she open up her book to reload a previous save? That's really stupid.
Tune of Cooten.
Did you do this one?
Yes. So I saved her. So all you have to do is turn right.
But Chris, I would say like if God talked to me like that, I'd be like, if I could have the thing, I would go back to when I was living with a bunch of rich people in Maryland, and I would take that opportunity to know that stuff and be like, listen, guy of the stocks, it's like I know some tricks that can get you. You know,
I'm not sure like what.
But then
else.
they would f me, so I don't know about that. Actually, change my mind.
I think the whole point of being a child is like that. It completely defeats the purpose of being a child. Though.
Are we supposed to go through here, or is this where he came in?
Yeah, but Patty, it's
Have you seen that new trend going around, Chris, where like there's these like TikToks of like kids going, regular kids of my age are out playing football. I'm grafting. I'm working on my 401k. And they're literally like 11. It's like, bro, man, go
that's
outside.
That's just their parents telling them exactly what to say.
Yeah, that's them telling. That's like them being like
scumbag
or
parents.
like kids of 11 years of old or 10.
11 years of old.
To me, Patty, that's like literally like when a person is on Facebook being like, my kid just turned to me and said,
I love those.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but like modern culture has created this really, like it's really such a strange world we live in now where
it kind of is.
Where kids are now like so obsessed with like success and money and shit, like where they're making TikToks going like, in the morning I will wake up and check my stock with my buttons that I invested last night.
Like, what is a kid gonna invest in?
No,
Fortnite?
literally, there's Patrick Bateman kids now.
I wake up and put on a beautiful SpongeBob music
Yeah,
theme.
it's like, man, go
as I brush
like
my
fucking
teeth with my dino
go
razor.
buy fucking Snickers and penny jellies like we did.
Penny
like,
jellies.
you know?
I wake up in the morning and eat my penny jellies. I can eat 1,000 now.
Kids are like,
I put on my
I can eat
I put on my Goosebumps face mask.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Patty, I think I have to hit this.
It's not that one. It's you have to go find where the wolves. Remember where the wolves?
This is the move.
Remember where the wolves? That's like the Harry Potter thing. Remember?
That's like Harry Potter. You ever seen Harry
So
Potter?
it's in here.
Not you, not me, but you, Harry.
What about me?
No, you gotta go to where you dropped in down to the wolves, man.
How the fuck do you get there? I genuinely don't know how you
I
get
think
there.
it's back out that.
I
it's
think
out
you
here.
have to swallow an entire gold brick.
Gulp.
Laura, Minecraft.
Did you ever shave
Or
your
a
toe?
mine
Did you?
comp.
Never shave your toelids.
Have you ever shared your? Oh shit! Look!
Oh!
I see that, yeah.
Dude, I never would have seen that.
Good thing we're playing in the old graphics so we can see everything. Look at Laura right there.
Zoom in on that. Dude, that sucked. That just sucked. I mean,
It was an accident.
sorry.
Chris, you did your fucking nostalgia critic AI attempt. That was really bad. You just really tried to do that, but it wasn't very good.
Yeah.
That's just the theory.
How do I put my gun away?
Why?
Dude, I don't know.
Okay. There's a switch. Right?
Corey, and Corey.
Huh? Nothing here? That's what you fucking think.
That face is really funny.
That's what you fucking... It does.
is.
Look, he's smiling. Chris, that looks like you made a model in 3D and made it smile.
It's very symmetrical.
So we go up here.
Yep.
We found out where to go.
Good job.
I
Good
knew
job.
it. See, I had an intuition. I like in my
Wait, go back.
basically,
back.
I'm really just a gamer in disguise.
I do love those little like happy Mayan
They
guys.
are funny. They look nice
So
and
you're
warm.
Laura.
Oh,
okay.
what the
shit.
fuck?
That's very different. That's
Yeah.
so different. Wonder why they did that one so differently.
I think because that was shite.
I don't think that. Yeah. They,
My name is Patrick Bateman. I'm 17 years old. I believe in being Sigma. In the morning, if my feed is a little cringe, I'll put on Asmongold while doing my stomach crunches. I can do 7 now. After, God damn it. After I leave the chat, I chug down a Prime and devour a Lunchly. The combined nutrients of both held my broccoli hair growing nice and curly. In the shower, I use my dick to pee into my own mouth. Swish, swish, once, then twice. I then go on my iPad to play Fortnite. I use my favorite skin, Peter Griffin, even though he's not accurate to the show. When I get #1 Victory Royale, I make my daily donation to BLM and use ChatGPT to do my homework, so I have more time to goon and edge. I can last 4 hours now. I then have a realistic panic attack while I then have a realistic panic attack while listening to Zelda and chill. There is an idea of Patrick Bateman, some kind of Sigma, but there is no real me, only a black-pilled chud. And though I can hide my cold gaze and you can shake my hand and feel flesh gripping yours and maybe you can even sense our lifestyles are probably comparable, I am simply just Skibbity.